I see you.
Yeah,
I see you doing your dancers. Hey, well, we're making something good for breakfast that Joe and I have been talking about all morning since we found out what you're making. So it's a sausage hash breakfast casserole. I love anything with this breakfast sausage and potatoes. So
yes, absolutely. So we do have the potatoes in the oven already.
Right.
I took 3 pounds of just red potatoes and I just cubed them up. You can do whatever you like, but I just kind of did small, and I put some olive oil and some salt and pepper and Italian seasoning on those. And they do take, about 45 minutes to bake. You know, you just want to get them fork tender and get some color on them. So I went ahead and got those in the oven, so they'll be ready for us later. And like you said, we have some breakfast sausage in here.
It smells so good.
It does smell so good.
It just gets your morning going, really.
I know. And you can use whatever brand you like. I'm using Ziegler today, just the 1 pound roll of sausage. You could use the hot. You could use, whatever flavor you like. If you didn't want to use a bulk sausage, you could cut up some smoked sausage, so whatever.
That's a nice alternative.
And I'm just doing a pound, like I said, and sometimes it takes a little bit to break it up, so you just want to use a spoon and crumble it up. I'm over about medium-high heat, and you see we've cooked it about halfway or so. So at this point, I'm going to add some veggies in here.
Love that. So what you got? Onions?
I have, a small onion and a red bell pepper. Last night when I was cooking and getting this ready, one of my twins, Jack, he really likes to cook. He likes to be in the kitchen, and so whatever I'm doing, he's in there. And I was happy. He's like, he noted the red pepper, and I was like, oh, cool, he knows what that is. And then, I told him what the onion was. And at that point, they were kind of on the side, and he was all about the sausage that was cooking. And when I put it in, he was like, whoa, why are you putting all that with my sausage? Get that out of there. So it's funny, but it cooks down. It's really delicious. And this is why I kind of thought about, the hash with like the peppers and the potatoes and the onions. And just kind of unique and different. So I'm just gonna let this, let that sausage finish cooking and let the veggies soften up at this point.
Well, all these flavors just come together so nicely, and especially for breakfast, you've got your sausage, potatoes, onions, peppers, all of that good stuff. But of course, you can get all of this good stuff and make this casserole at your own house, and of course, you gotta get the stuff at Greer's.
Yes, absolutely. Today's Wednesday, so of course, we always have a new sales ad that comes out today, so you can locate that at greers.com. You can choose your store, and then it's really cool because then after you choose your store, you can always change it, but if you don't, then every time you go on the site, it kind of just remembers you, and you don't have to choose your location every time. And of course, you can pick up the sales ads in our store, and it's really great pricing all the time, but each week our buyers give even better deals,
of course,
in addition to what's on sale. So I was telling you that my youngest, her birthday is tomorrow. And Elle is turning 2 tomorrow, and the twins are going to be 4 this summer.
You are busy.
Oh, yes. Really wild at my house all the time, but it's fun the older they get, and the funny things they're saying and whatnot. And we're gonna have a little party for her tomorrow morning, just with some donuts and stuff. And then I thought, oh, I should probably serve something else. So I thought, oh, breakfast casserole. So I thought, oh, I haven't done anything for breakfast in a long time, so people might like to see this and kind of something different. A lot of people love to have breakfast casserole recipes, just kind of in their back pocket for any kind of brunch or baby shower or wedding shower, things that go on in the morning. So this one would be something kind of different that you could serve.
Even for Saturday mornings, if you're taking it easy at home on a Saturday, make a breakfast casserole for the family. So what's the latest going on at Greer's with you guys? I feel like you're opening a new store every time you come.
I know.
Which
we are
awesome.
always, we're absolutely thankful that we can continue to, improve things and open new stores and improve the stores we have. So I've told y'all about our Ace grand opening that was happening a couple weeks ago, and it's so fun because just yesterday, almost every day that I'm out in the community, people are talking about how much they love the new Ace store down in Fowl River, and so we're so happy. And we actually have lumber out there too now, so It's a really great location, and we're working on the inside of that store. We have new produce cases and meat cases, and I'm responsible for the delis in our company, and they always put us last. So our cases are coming. They're not there yet, so we'll have like a new hot bar, you know, new cases.
Oh, love a hot bar.
I know, and a lot of people do. You know, a lot of people around here love to eat at our Dolphin Street store and our Cottage Hill store, and all of our delis. And I've been working on some new recipes for the stores. So lots of, you know, things going on. Always just trying to make things better for our customers, whether it's, you know, in the produce or the meat or the deli, just all across the store.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Well, excited about that and excited to try this casserole. I know that Joe is too.
Did you like my song earlier?
Sounded good.
It's gonna be Lucy.
I like Chelsea better. Do that one.
Chelsea.
Yeah.
I'm gonna do that all day with everything. What are we working on today, Lucy?
Thanks for not letting our sausage burn up.
I know, I don't want.
You came in and saved the day.
There's no sense burning the sausage.
No way, man.
That's what I always say.
That's right. So what we have in this skillet is a pound of breakfast sausage that we are cooking with 1 red bell pepper and a small onion cut up. And in the oven, we have our red potatoes just tossed in olive oil with salt and pepper and Italian seasoning. We're letting those get some good color on them and cook through till they're fork tender, so we can put everything together for our breakfast casserole.
Can I ask you a very important question?
What?
Did you like NSYNC or Backstreet Boys better?
I liked Backstreet Boys
Get right out of town. That is incorrect.
Well, I think I just thought the boys were cuter in Backstreet
see,
Boys.
that didn't factor into my analysis.
But looking back,
Ooh.
I think that, I don't know. I mean, I'm sure that either the Backstreet Boys or NSYNC members, I mean, they may be watching this, so I don't want to insult anyone.
Well,
but I think that probably NSYNC's music was a little better, but I think I like the Backstreet Boys better.
They were better musicians.
Yes,
they were better singers. All right, what are we doing now?
Okay, so in this bowl, I have 6 eggs. And we are going to add about a tablespoon of Dijon mustard and half a teaspoon of salt, half a teaspoon of pepper, and half a teaspoon of Italian seasoning. And then we're going to add 2 cups of milk. And then we have all of our components, you know, kind of on their way. Potatoes are almost done. You have the sausage that's really ready to go. I have the eggs, and then we're going to put everything together with, I just got some Italian cheese blend, but you could use whatever cheese you wanted. And this would be really great. You could put all this together the day ahead, and then just bake it off whenever you were going to use it.
Yeah, great idea coming up for families getting together for Memorial Day, Mother's Day, holidays, things like that coming up. So great idea to keep in mind. They can serve a lot of people quickly, efficiently, and deliciously.
Oh, I like that. I'm going to get some stickers made with that and put it on all our food.
All right, so we're going to continue to work on this. We'll come back. We'll tell you more about Greer's and all that's going on in just a little bit. Thanks a lot, Lucy.
Thank you.
Back in the kitchen with our good friend Lucy Greer from Greer's Markets, finishing up this sausage hash breakfast casserole.
Yes.
Did I get it right?
You got it, yeah.
Yes.
I know, look how good this looks. And if you didn't want to go to all the steps, just do it up until here. Cook your potatoes and peppers and onions and sausage, and just stop right here and get a bowl, because this is so good.
I know, because you could maybe even add that in like a tortilla.
Yeah.
Like a breakfast burrito.
Yeah, that would be really good.
But I love a casserole.
I know, I do too. And a lot of people, you know, of course, cook breakfast casseroles, and sometimes, you know, they're kind of the same, or you know, don't have a ton of flavor, but this one has a ton of flavor and it's super easy.
Yeah.
So I'm just putting all the, you know, the cooked potatoes and peppers and onions and sausage down here.
It smells so good.
It does. And then in this bowl, we did our 6 eggs, 2 cups of milk, added a tablespoon of Dijon mustard, which you and I were talking about.
Yes.
You know, just adds a lot of good flavor without necessarily being like, oh, that's Dijon mustard.
Right.
And just a little bit of salt and pepper. And at this point, I have our 5 cheese blends. So I'm just going to put it on. You could use 1 cup, 2 cups. This is 2 cups. So, I mean, why not?
Just add all the cheese.
Add the cheese.
Whole bag if you want.
Chelsea wants the whole bag.
Yeah.
There we go. So whatever cheese you want, I'm just using this one. And then you just pour this over the top, and and we are going to pop it in the oven and bake it for about 40 or 45 minutes, just until you know, that egg sets up and it's cooked through.
And it really is easy to cook if you're feeding a lot of people.
Absolutely. And this, you know, you can get it up to this point and then pop it in the fridge and then bake it off whenever you're ready to eat it. So it's a great make ahead and really kind of unique. And hopefully everybody at our second birthday party in the morning, which is just my family, will like it.
Of course. Well, it's hard not to like this. So real quick, Greer's, you guys are really busy. So if our friends want to stop by, you guys have online now?
Yes, please go to greers.com/shop, where you could download our Greer's app. Yeah. And that's just for online shopping, and all of our stores in this viewing area offer it. We have 29 stores, and over half of them have online shopping, and we're continuing to expand it out. So everybody in Mobile County, Baldwin County, you know, over in Pensacola, have the service, and it is so fantastic. And I just got off the phone with our store manager at our Bayou La Battery store. I know that the Blessing of the Fleet, Melissa was here earlier talking about that, and the Taste of the Bayou is tonight. Yeah. And so they will be there. We're serving bread pudding down there. So if you go to the Taste of the Bayou tonight, look out for the Greer's booth. And we just love, of course, being part of every community we serve.
Of course. Well, it's always nice to have Lucy. She'll be back next Wednesday. Stay tuned with us. We'll be right back here on Studio 10.